Hello there. Welcome back to our channel. So today in this video, we'll discuss the most anticipated Turkish dramas in 2023. If you enjoy Turkish dramas, watch this video all the way through, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Now let's get started. Number 10. Al Sansak. The plot concentrates on the challenges faced by 10 great soldiers sent to defend their homeland from its foes. Captain Ali Banazli, Claw Troops commander, gathers his troops with unexpected intelligence. A very important conference will take place on an island abroad, according to intelligence from a dubious source using the code name Bayez Melik, and a vast network that gives guns and finance to the organizations will join forces with the ringleader terrorists. A surprise awaits the Claw team in the mission, where there is a tough conflict. Number 9. Firebirds. The stories revolve around 5 street children who defy fate, hardship, and pain despite all odds. They are known as the Ruthless. They escaped the beggar gang's chief, who begged them and tried to live for years by using the street as a house and the sky as a roof. They've been living in the shadow of murder since they were children, trying to keep their secret and very close family safe. Their story, which began with the discovery of a 40-day-old baby in a garbage dump, will change from that point forward. We'll see how these 5 street kids go from ruthless to firebirds in this story. Number 8. Stickman. The story revolves around Perry, a stunning young woman in her 30s, in this series. She is married and works as a manager at a private bank. Her world is turned upside down when she discovers that her sister and her husband are having an affair. Perry cannot bear the betrayal of her loved ones. She resolves to commit suicide after leaving a suicide note at her home. Tamer encounters her while she is walking around the streets. When Tamer encounters Perry, he behaves recklessly and kidnaps her without hesitation. Tamer keeps Perry in a secret room on the basement floor of his new mansion. Number 7. Uncrowned Princess. Uncrowned Princess tells the story of Masal, a bright 9-year-old living in Istanbul. Her mother suffers from a fatal heart condition, and her stepfather is a scumbag. Only a costly surgery can cure Masal's mother, but with no money coming in, Masal must raise the funds himself. This brutal reality has transformed Masal from a nice little girl into a merciless swindler eager to go to any length to save her mother. All of that changes when Masal meets her new teacher, Evgen, who sees through her cynical exterior and helps nurture the bright, beautiful little girl hidden within. Number 6. Omer. The protagonist of the narrative is a man named Omer, whose life is turned upside down when he falls in love with an older woman. His traditional father will never accept of such a relationship. She is a middle-aged woman who got divorced and moved back to her former. She struggles to rebuild her life as a single mother but unexpectedly finds solace in Mir's affection. Gamze and Mir's romance, however, turns out to be impossible because Gamze is the district's imam's son. Number 5. Ego. The plot revolves around 2 engaged couples, Elif and Erhan, who adore each other. Their greatest hope in life is to marry and have a happy family. Erhan's tragic deception disrupts their lives, and Erhan is faced with a debt that is extremely difficult to repay. With the news they receive on one of Erhan's business trips, their lives and psychology will be turned upside down. While debt has turned their lives into a nightmare, Erhan's boss Sibel offers will transform their lives forever. Number 4. Veda Mektubu. The series will explore the blossoming love of 2 children of lovers who split up years ago due to a letter. Alanur, a modern and strong businesswoman, and Zia, an Antakya businessman who respects her customs, had a passionate love affair in the past. Because of their family's opposition to this love, they intentionally parted ways and began new lives. Years later, Alinur and Zia's paths meet again with the love of ASL, Alinur's 19-year-old daughter, and Mehmet, Zia's eldest son. Number 3. My Name is Farah. The storyline of My Name is Farah centers on Farah, who was forced to leave her homeland and now must live outside the legal system with her ailing child. She crosses paths with Tahir Lexiz's life the same night she unwittingly witnesses a murder. Farah sees a murder, and as a result, she ends up working as a cleaning lady for organized crime. Farah will carve her way into the criminal underworld using all of her cunning and intelligence, doing whatever it takes to live. Number 2. The Family. The plot concentrates on the concept of family as a social construct and the contentious features of it that make it difficult to remain loyal to its members. Aslan comes from a wealthy family. Because of his connections, he has been able to open and run his nightclub. As a result of his powerful background, Aslan has a shallow personality that is often perceived as rude and cunning. Despite his egotistic personality, Aslan has family issues of his own. He meets Devin, a psychologist, who helps him deal with it. Devin realizes how damaged he is after meeting Aslan. Aslan is in a bind due to personal issues. Number 1. The Queen. The Queen Turkish series revolves around Ateş and Deniz, a couple whose lives are turned upside down when Ateş, a star basketball player, becomes embroiled in a sex scandal. To make matters worse, Deniz unexpectedly loses her father, to whom she was dedicated. Deniz and her estranged siblings attend their father's burial only to learn that he is in serious financial difficulty. Deniz and her daughter travel to her father's village, where Deniz attempts to save the family farm while also healing from her husband's infidelity. Meanwhile, Ateş attempts to prove his innocence and reclaim his wife and daughter's love. That's all for today's video. I hope you found it interesting. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to receive notifications when new videos are posted. Thank you for taking the time to watch.